guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be working in this beautiful 2023 RXP-X. Are you messing up my video, Penny? Huh? Are you messing up my video? Penny just wants to be in the video. Now, what's interesting is this key is from Chicago, and Eric drove all the way over here from Chicago. Eric, what were you thinking, man?
Hey, you want it done right? You got to go where it's done right.
Hey, I'll take that.
That's it.
And that is the best compliment you can get. And of course, he came with Penny. Hello, Penny. Hello, Penny. We're gonna be doing this today, the whole day. We're gonna do a stage one, and we're gonna go to the lake, get his reaction. Let's see what happens. This key, as you guys can see, has the Riva filter, got fizzles hoses with a blower valve, got a stock in a cooler, and it has exhaust with the factory water box. Like I always say, I don't care whose tune it is. Tunes are bass tunes, because that tune was made in another jet ski with a different time zone, different weather. That's the way I look at it. If you are in the same town, the same weather, then yes, that tune could work for you. Is it perfect? No, but it's pretty good. Enough to run it. But like Eric is from Chicago, my tune is made in Florida. My tune right now is a bass tune. And that's something very, very important to do. You have to work on the tune or it won't work. Then you're gonna blow up. You don't want to blow up. What you do is you get the PLX from Riva, you make bass tunes, little short runs, and you send it to Jesus at Riva, and they can modify for your area. That's something very, very important. A lot of people don't talk about this. They just want to sell you tunes, and it doesn't really work that way. You want it perfect, then you should do what we're gonna do, which is drilling and tapping the exhaust manifold so you can use the wideband sensor and you know where your numbers are and you can do your tune. Now, obviously, as time goes by, we will have tunes for other areas. For all means, don't think that I'm saying every tune is bad. It's not bad. Like Riva, for example, with my tune. Now, when Eric gets to Chicago, Riva's gonna have a tune for Chicago for my stage one. So that tune is gonna be very, very similar. So if you're in the Chicago area now, in a few weeks, you will have a tune for my stage one that is gonna be really, really good, because now they're gonna have the data from Chicago. So that's what I mean. Like, I think you should test every tune. And then if it needs to be worked, then you work on it. If it doesn't, if it's pretty good, then you leave it, and then you don't have to spend the extra money to retune it and get it perfect. Just my thoughts, so you don't waste your money. So since we are data logging this key, we gotta take the manifold off. The easiest way to take off the manifold is, of course, you take your filter out, you take your battery out, and then with a lot of patience, this is very important, a lot of patience. You stick one hand through here and you can get some of the bolts, and then you can stick your hand through here. You have to take the exhaust off and the water box, push it back, and then you can put your hand through here. Now what I do is I loosen all the ones on the top, just loosen them, just a little bit, just 1/2 a turn, and then I deal with the ones on the bottom. The ones on the bottom I take off first because they're the hardest one. Take off those. Make sure you are nice and straight, because you can easily strip them, and if you strip them, oh boy, now you are in trouble, because you have to get the motor out, and you don't want to be that guy. So just make sure that you can practice with the ones on the top. I'll show you guys. Usually a tool just like this is what I use, and you can practice with the ones on the top. Basically, the only tip that I can give you is be nice and straight. You see, once you find your bolt right there, on the bottom of the exhaust manifold is exactly like this one. So this acts like a guide. You don't want to be like this, you don't want to be like that, and then you're going to strip it. You want to be nice and straight, and to find it, because obviously you cannot see it because you don't have eyes down there. You can just follow this line and go all the way where the bolt is and just stay like this, right? Tuck with the manifold, and then you can just take it off. Well, I need my other hand, so I had to put you guys down for a while. All right, get the manifold out. I'm gonna take out the supercharger. I'm gonna check the slip, put the slip somewhere about 15 pounds of slip. That should be done, and then we start on the springs and retainers, and we'll see what happens. Let's check the slip. Remember, you have to do this repetition a few times. That's what the Rotax recommends. You check it. Well, it's a 9.9. We're gonna put it at 15. All right, let's see what we get. 14.9, 15.0, 14.9, 15.1. That is pretty good. I mean, you don't have to get exactly what you're looking for. Within range is fine. 14.5 to 15.5, somewhere in there. That's where I put it. You can put it wherever you want, but I think, for the stage one, that's pretty good right there. Supercharger is back on. Took the intake off, took the valve cover off, locked the cam, locked the crank, took out my timing tensioner, took out the bolts for here, since this is locked, and now, nice and loosey, we're gonna take this out, put the Calas cam in, and then put everything back on, except for the rockers. And now we can change the springs and retainers, and we can rotate the motor, and then nothing is on the way. We got the Calas springs and retainers, Calas cam. We're gonna put it in. Of course, we're gonna put a Calas lightweight. Look at the difference between the two. Cam gear. Cam is already in. Let's keep going. And just like that, cam gear, cam are installed. Got all my plugs back on, connected these two wires. Now we're set for the springs and retainers. I'm gonna put air and rotate the motor 3 times, and we'll be ready to go. All right, the Calas springs and retainers are in. I'm gonna put the rockers on. Very important. You gotta put it back on timing to put the rockers on. Just remember that, or you might damage the rockers. Alright guys, so we are done, officially done. And notice that these siphon pipes were attached to the muffler. That's a bad idea, because when the muffler gets hot, they're gonna melt, and then you get water inside your hull. So don't ever attach them to your, especially aftermarket muffler. From factory, they come with the factory hose. It's a hose. It's not an aluminum pipe. This gets hotter than the factory hose, so you can't attach them to the mount. You gotta attach them to something else. And remember, they need to be higher than the water line, or water gets in. So we're done. Let's go to the lake. All right, guys, we are here at the lake. We're gonna test this baby. It's a little windy, a little choppy, but it's okay. Let's get the data logging. What we're doing right now is I already came to the lake. I did a log, and it's right in the money. Right in the money. I didn't have to do any changes. I did forget to put it in sport mode, and then Jesus says it's perfect, because remember, my tunes were made in Florida, so of course it's gonna be good. But he told me put it in sport mode and then let me check it. I said okay, great. So we're gonna do that now. Here's,
Are you gonna put me on the YouTube?
here's another guy. This guy and me will go way back before YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm one of the first, man.
It's funny, you know, you see all these guys here. That's pretty cool. All right, Eric. Are you ready for this, Eric?
I am ready.
This is yours? This your baby?
Yeah.
Love it, man. Ain't nothing like being on the water in Florida. I swear to God.
Better than Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
Oh yeah,
He came all the way from Chicago,
you
man.
loving this right now.
All the way from Chicago. How cold is it in Chicago right now, Eric?
40.
Oh, nice. And look at you. Look at you with your... What do you think?
Very nice. Very nice.
Just a little cam.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how it starts, right? And then you want the supercharger, and then you want this, and you want that, you want faster.
Yes. Don't tell my wife.
There's very little chance that she's gonna see this video because I only got 1% women watching my videos.
It's nice. It feels good.
How you like it?
Feels strong, yeah.
You see the RPM, how they climb?
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to try to keep it just to see like a number overall.
Yeah.
But didn't want to push it with the room we have.
It's
here.
okay. Let's look at the log.
Go from there.
Yeah, we're gonna send it to Jesus now because it feels good, but you never know. And he wants to see a good number, so send the log to Jesus. We'll get another log, put it in, and then we're gonna step on it. All right, Eric, it's your time. We'll see what numbers you get. We're a little low on gas. That's gonna help you now. Put it in sport mode. Now what's cool about Eric is he's gonna have to retune this when he gets back into Chicago. So he came to me, we've been doing it together. I've been showing him what to do and stuff. But with the Riva system, you know, tuning is so easy. It's a yes and no questions. So don't be afraid of getting the PLX and tapping your manifold and having the perfect tune. Don't be afraid, 100%. It's yes and no. It's very easy. They have made it very, very, very easy. Now this key definitely got right plate issues. I'll try to fix it a little bit, but man, that right plate's really, really bad. It kind of bows down. You have to be careful with this right plate because it's only like 3 millimeters thick. You can't take too much. I think this one is a bad one. What was the fastest you got?
I got 84, but I stopped off. I pulled off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I got 83.
Yeah.
It is windy.
Yeah, it's choppy.
Yeah.
It started to get choppy. I'm like, I'm not pushing it. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get a better. Well, you did get a better number than me. Yeah, 84. But man, it's really windy. If you can see, look at this. And of course, a plane. So when you come this way, you know the wind is, and you know he's not used to it. Come on, guys, give him a break. He's not used to it. This was, you know, it wasn't this fast when you did it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
So now it's, you know, it's a little bit faster. So you gotta get used to the jet ski. So what do you think, Aaron?
Nice.
It pulls pretty good.
Over aggressive. I want it nice and comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
Cool. Eric approve.
I approve.
All right, guys. So this is the end. It comes to an end. Unfortunately, you gotta go back to freezing temperatures.
Not looking forward to it.
He's driving all the way back. Man, I tell you what. You the man.
Yeah.
Drove all the way over here just so I can work on his jet ski. Isn't that cool? So, what do you think about the stage one?
Very nice. Very happy. Very happy.
What you think you're gonna want the little need for speed a little bit more?
Probably yes. Probably yes. And most important, do some research on who you want to do your work to your ski. These aren't cheap.
Yeah.
I drove 20 hours because this guy kept me on the phone until every question was answered. Not many people are going to give you a good experience, a good price, and make you feel comfortable with what you're doing. That's why I drove 20 hours.
Yeah.
So do your research and make sure you're comfortable with who you're getting on your ski with. This was definitely worth it. It was a very good experience. It was worth the price, and you get a good friend in it and somebody you can trust for a long time with your toys. Definitely worth it.
Very good set. I'll take it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's grow the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Alright guys, we are here at the lake with John. John is gonna ride his skis.
Don't listen to him. I'm Eric, not John.
With John. Why did I keep calling you John? Why did I keep calling him John? It's Eric, that's right. I don't know why I keep calling you John. We just got here, huh? We just got here and look, what do we got? We got a plane. This is what I gotta deal with. That's what I gotta deal with.
What are you gonna do?
Every like 3 minutes. So we got 3 minutes to do a video every time. Here comes a f***ing plane. Two planes at the same time. Two planes at the same time. Can you believe this? Two planes at the same time. That's a new one. Calas Cam. And of course, VP, Engine, Lefufuku, Makakuku. Alright, Calas springs and retainers, Calas Cam, and of course, use the f***ing planes going by. Alright, we got the Calas springs and retainers, Calas Cam. We're gonna lube it a little bit and put it in a little bit. I'm gonna lube it a little bit. Now, obviously, as time goes by, here comes a f***ing plane.